At its core, Il segreto degli angeli is about rediscovery of truth, of trust, and the ability to embrace emotions when crime collides with desire. The novel follows Patrick Hedstrom, a detective whose life has always been defined by discipline, ambition, and the refusal to show weakness. Patrick thrives on control, but beneath his confident exterior lies vulnerability and longing. His world is shaken when he encounters a case that challenges everything he thought he knew about himself and his community. The story begins with the discovery of a body linked to a decades-old disappearance. Fjällbacka, the small coastal town, becomes the stage for secrets that intertwine past and present. Patrick, alongside his wife Erica, a writer with a keen eye for hidden truths, must navigate layers of lies, family trauma, and societal hypocrisy. Enter the central mystery. A young girl vanished years ago, and her fate was never uncovered. Now, with new evidence surfacing, Patrick and Erica are drawn into a web of deceit that stretches across generations. The case begins with tension, fueled by Patrick's reluctance to risk exposure and Erica's determination to break through his walls. Patrick is drawn to Erica's energy, while Erica is captivated by Patrick's quiet strength. What begins as professional collaboration slowly transforms into deeper intimacy and trust, reinforcing their bond as partners in both life and crime solving. As the case deepens, Patrick struggles with fear. Fear of failure, fear of scandal, fear of losing himself in the shadow of vulnerability. Erica, despite her own insecurities, pushes Patrick to embrace authenticity. Their chemistry is undeniable, making every interaction charged with vulnerability and desire, even as they face danger. Camilla Läckberg's writing is sharp, emotional, and deeply engaging. She blends psychological insight with suspense, creating a crime novel that feels both entertaining and transformative. The interplay between past trauma and present investigation is electric, making the narrative feel authentic and satisfying. Thematically, Il segreto degli angeli explores Nordic noir trope, the tension between community secrets and justice. Identity and vulnerability. Patrick's journey reflects the courage required to embrace intimacy despite fear. Love and risk. Erica's arc underscores the beauty of risking vulnerability in unconventional circumstances. Community and belonging. Fjällbacka's coastal setting adds grit and depth, reinforcing themes of loyalty and resilience. The climax is both emotional and triumphant, as Patrick and Erica must decide whether their connection and their own truths are worth the risk of vulnerability and rejection. The resolution affirms the central message of Il segreto degli angeli, that sometimes the fiercest battles lead to the most authentic revelations, even when they begin in the shadow of crime. By the end, Il segreto degli angeli is more than a crime novel. It is a meditation on courage, authenticity, and the beauty of finding someone who sees you for who you truly are. It expands the I delitti di Fjällbacka series with passion, grit, and emotional resonance, leaving listeners eager for the next installment.